It's time to attempt the ultimate quest for ShrekScapeOS, a taste of hope. Completing this quest will award us with Draken's Medallion, a powerful tool that will let us teleport to Vers and Haza, the area where the Theater of Blood is located, at any point. In particular, this will be very useful for Barrows, allowing us to teleport back to the Theater of Blood, enlist in it, attend, and retire, resetting all of our prayer, run energy, and stats that were lost. Furthermore, getting from Vers and Haza back to Barrows takes less than 5 minutes. So this quest focuses on spying on the vampires. We suspect that Rhaenys Draken is up to something, so we scale his castle and find out exactly what it is. This involves us dealing with several obstacles along the way, but none of them are overly difficult or punishing should you fail them. This quest is a great show-off for all of the work that the team put into creating this area, and it really does look gorgeous considering the game we're playing. We're now introduced to the antagonist of the Theater of Blood. Lady Versic, Vanstrom Klaus, and Lord Draken are planning on wiping out the Myarchy. We're instructed to go back to Safaland, so we do so as soon as we can. The Myarchy are working on a way to counteract the vampires' immunity to normal attacks. It seems that the vampires were researching heme alchemy, or blood alchemy, in order to increase the amount of blood that they could feed from their victims. Conveniently, there's an abandoned vampire lab located in Mayerditch, where we're going to be headed. The goal of this is to find a book on heme alchemy and try to figure out what the vampires were studying. Traversing through Mayerditch isn't especially exciting and takes a long time, so I've edited out the majority of it. We go into an abandoned building and find Safaland waiting for us in the basement. We need to get past this door, and there's a bit of a riddle to solve. In order to unlock it, we need to pour a particular liquid onto the door frame itself. We find some supplies in the basement and try to concoct a potion with them. The final ingredient is assumed to be the water from the fountain outside, so we go ahead and grab some. Once we do grab the water, we combine all of the ingredients into the potion and go back to Safaland to give it a shot. This seems to be way too easy and something just doesn't really sit right. We try it anyway. After trying the potion on the door, we realize that absolutely nothing happens. Wondering why, we talk to Safaland again. It turns out that the issue was the water we used for the base. Instead of water, Safaland draws some of his own blood to be used for the potion. We gather up the ingredients as before and combine them together. The potion is completed and it finally works on the door. We unlock and open the chest found within, and we recover a piece of paper. With neither Safaland nor your character knowing how to read the language, we decide to head back to the Myarchy hideout. The next point is, watch your comrades die. Alright, if you insist. We have a slight hunch that there's going to be a boss fight, so let's go ahead and prepare. We have a feeling that magic might be the best option, so we go ahead and grab that gear. Oh, this thing's like a seal. This is disgusting. Ew. Little human feet seal tail thing. That's gross. As we were told, we watch our comrades die and we prepare for the first boss fight of the quest. All things considered, that boss fight really wasn't that bad. After succeeding, we go to the new Myarchy hideout and talk to the remaining members. They think the best idea is to strike back at the vampires. They believe they can make a new weapon from their research into heme alchemy, one that can actually be used to harm the vampires. We're taken back to Bur de Rot, where we ask Veliaf for the Rod of Evandis. To make this new weapon, we need the Rod of Evandis, a chain from the crate in the new Myarchy hideout, a blessed silver sickle, and an emerald. The combination of all 4 of these components results in the Flail of Evandis, a powerful new weapon that can be used to combat the vampires. The Evandis Flail is roughly equivalent to that of a rune scimitar in terms of stats, other than its slower speed. Despite this, it allows us to kill Firewatch finally. These can drop several upgrades for us, which we should definitely grab before the final boss fight of the quest. In addition to this, Firewatch are fantastic for killing in terms of money and runes. There are many high alchable items on the drop table, including a rune full helm and these rune plate legs you see right here. The rune full helm isn't any better than our granite helm we're currently wearing, but this one is. The iconic Dragon Med helm is only slightly better than the granite helm, but it is still an upgrade. In addition to this, I've decided that we need to get 70 attack and strength, as well as level 60 defense for a good baseline for the fight. So continuing on with our swamp-themed Slayer assignments, we could get that pretty easily. Once we get our stats up to par, I'm confident we'll be able to finish the quest and kill the last boss. Honestly, we could probably get by without the 60 defense, but come on, we need to equip the D-Med for this fight. And there it is, level 60 defense. Equipping the D-Med means that we're finally ready to take on Ranus Draken, the last boss of the quest. Oh, that's so cool. It's such a marginal upgrade. So here we go. Without further ado, here's to the end of questing on ShrekScape and the final quest boss encounter. Now that was a much harder boss fight. Holy cow. Without those stats that we got, I doubt we would have been able to do it. But we did, and now we're done the quest. A taste of hope. The final quest has now been completed. We got the medallion, and the spooky cutscene. And let's not forget the Avanda's flail, letting us kill Firewatch for golden runes. And with this comes the end of the 8th chapter of ShrekScape. Thanks all for watching.